Good morning, Burn and Gas Clan. I hope you're all doing well. It is the 27th of January as of recording this today, and I am about to do something that I have never done in January before. Get out on a motorcycle. So it has been raining here the last couple of days, so the roads have been washed of a lot of the soil that was put down over the last month or so with the snow and ice. It is 7 degrees outside, so about 44 degrees Fahrenheit, a little breezy, but hey, it's dry and there's no salt on the road, so that's all that matters. Popped on a few layers, got a jumper on, got some extra layers under, like leggings and things under my jeans, just to try and keep myself warm today. But you know, let's stop blabbing on and let's go hit the road. So first things first, for those of you that are new here, let me introduce you to my motorcycles and let's decide what one we're going to take today. So the furthest away one there is my 2017 Softail Slim S, named Liv because of her olive denim paint. And here we have my 2022 Indian Chief Dark Horse Bobber and a kitty cat named Ninja. You can tell we're a motorcycle family with a cat named Ninja. Anyway, yeah, this is my new Indian Chief Dark Horse Bobber. I purchased her last year. She took several months to come into stock, and by the time she did come into stock it was October, November, but we took her anyway, brought her home, and really excited to get out on her this year. As you can see, it looks like a lovely day today. It is still a little bit windy, but not like hellish or anything like that. It's like actually quite nice riding weather, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit chilly, but so far so good. So I'm kind of stuck to not so much open roads today so far till I've got to this point, and I'm just going to take this road to a few nice places that I like to ride. I've also not been on a motorcycle in a couple of months now, so it was nice just to get the hang of being back on the bike again after a little break and getting used to especially this bike, because I've not obviously ridden this bike much before we put them away for the winter, so to speak. Obviously it is still winter, it's still the end of January, spring is not until March. Yesterday, the 26th of January, Harley Davidson brought out their video on the new 2022 models for Harley Davidson, and I know it's a hot topic right now and I know everyone is talking about it. I am not going to talk much about it, but I'd certainly say the new Lowrider ST, spoiler alert, sorry, if you've not seen it, but the new Lowrider ST looks like a nice bike to me, but I don't know if it is. I don't know if the Lowrider S needed to be turned into a touring motorcycle, and I appreciate they're going for the performance bagger look, so I get that they need to have more of a performance suited bike to be able to then pull off a performance bagger, so I get it for that kind of that point. Nice just to have had a busy few weeks, a lot going on in the Burn and Gas household, so it's nice just to kind of escape and switch off. A little escapism today, a little bit downtime for a change. Normally today is one of my days off from work, and normally when Gareth is away I work every day, so it's quite nice today to take advantage of the dry sunshiny day and get out on the motorcycle, show you guys the Forth Road Bridge, the Queen's Ferry Crossing and the Forth Rail Bridge from this side. Many of you have been watching our videos for a little while will have seen the view of those bridges from other areas, so either over the other side of the water there or on the bridge, for example, so that gives you a little idea of what it looks like from here. So yeah, so back to the Harley Davidson reveal. I would be really interested to hear what you guys have to think about the new Lowrider ST. I do think it is something that will appeal to many. Gareth burning gas on us, and I have been talking about it the last few days about what we think of it together, and I'm sure he will share his opinion on it at a later date. But certainly it's a nice in-between size motorcycle for me personally to think about for the future. You know, I don't really want a big bagger, so the Lowrider ST is a lovely kind of combination of bagger style and performance together, and I think that's why it will appeal to many. Maybe more women motorcyclists will take to that bike a little bit more too. I definitely do think that if I can get the opportunity to test ride it, then I'll definitely be jumping at that. I am really looking forward to this year and what this year is going to bring. A lot of things are obviously opening back up again. Travel is a big part of our lives, and I cannot wait to be able to travel more this year. We already have multiple trips planned, both within the UK and across in the US. So that is something that I cannot wait to do. And we will obviously be taking you guys along with us for the journey. But yeah, our plans this year, I think just like a lot of people, we're all starting to get back to doing the things that we love, and there's a lot of events being planned, and things are looking more hopeful that we'll be able to keep plans this year and get to see new people, new things, get out on our motorcycles more. I cannot wait personally. I just really can't wait for normality and this newfound sense of appreciation of what we have. As you guys are all aware, it is myself that's taken over more of the channel this year, and it really is one of my focuses is to provide entertainment to provide new videos as often as I possibly can, and I just generally feel the want to focus more on our channel now that I've got a bit more direction and a bit more starting to build, the confidence levels up a bit. It is all, talking to a camera isn't for everyone. It's not everyone finds it easy to do, and certainly I must admit I'm one of those people who doesn't find it the easiest to do. So here's to a new year and new confidence building and lots more vlogs from us. Forward to this year is getting a little bit more further afield on the motorcycles. I have got a few places I would like to go and visit. I'm also really bad at making a decision on where to go. So I end up going the same kind of routes that I normally do. And one of the things that I've come up with this year to try and overcome that is that I'm going to get like lolly sticks basically and colour code the tops of them to journeys that are maybe just 30 minutes away or an hour away or a couple of hours away, and then I'm basically just going to look for places to go and explore within these distances. And then each day that I know that, say I have all day, I'll pick out a colour coded stick at random that's a few hours away. And then if I'm just wanting to go out for half a day or a couple of hours, then I could pick out a lolly stick that has just like a 30-minute away ride, things like that. And it's just really to try and take away the indecisiveness that I often get when out on my motorbike. I end up leaving it to Gareth to pick where to go if we're out together, or even if he's not with me, I'll always ask him, where do you think I should go? And really I need to start kind of thinking for myself that way and thinking of places, because at the end of the day I live in Scotland and there's lots of beautiful places to go and see and take lovely pictures of my bike. So yeah, that is my plan this year, is to do that, to try and overcome that where will I go, I'll just go the same route kind of thing. And what do you guys think? Do you guys all have the same kind of thing? Do you just stick to the same routes all the time, or do you go different roads each time you're out? You know, oh, this has changed. Oh, there used to be traffic lights at that bridge. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys do? It's something I'd like to hear about from more of you, on what you get up to when you go out on your bike. The other thing I'm looking forward to doing this year is actually trying out some more demonstrator motorcycles. I have one lined up for this weekend actually, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really hoping that the weather changes, because the weather has changed so many times in the last few days. And when I looked into this demo bike morning, the weather was fine. It was looking nice and it was dry and stuff, and now it's like completely changed, and it's now to be really quite windy and a little bit rainy in the morning too. So I might have to change that about, but I'm really excited to get out on that motorcycle. It's actually the Indian FTR. Really looking forward to giving that bike a try. I like the idea of the upright kind of stance to it. A lot of the features about it sound really good. So I'm really excited to give that a try. And the other day I was reading an article online about different motorcycles that are coming out for 2022. And one of the ones was actually a new Triumph Tiger. And although I've not really ridden a Triumph before, we did test ride the Triumph Tiger a good few years ago now, before I actually had my motorcycle licence, and we were looking at it as an option for like 2-up, and it was really comfortable and I really liked it. But then shortly after I decided to go for my full motorcycle licence, so that kind of changed the path for us getting that bike. There is a new Triumph dealer coming to Glasgow anyway, and it's going to be part of West Coast Harley Davidson. They're going to have West Coast Triumph. So I am looking forward to seeing what bikes they get in when they open in, I believe, the spring. I will be sure to keep you guys updated on that, because I know a lot of you watch from around Scotland and around this area. So if you didn't know that was coming and you are interested in Triumph, then the West Coast are bringing back Triumph to Glasgow in the form of West Coast Triumph. There's definitely a change in my head. Do you know, I've thought differently about it all now, and I definitely do think it's a good thing to do. And if you are out there and you're not so confident a rider, or you feel like you could do with a confidence boost, definitely trying out demonstrator bikes is definitely the way to go, in my opinion anyway. It's definitely something that I would highly recommend to people, if your dealers are all okay with you taking them out. I feel like I'm now getting to a point where I am starting to ramble on, and I do not want to bore you guys with random chat, but let's just put it this way. I am really looking forward to what's to come for 2022. We have so many plans. I have so many plans. I just need to get them in action. I am going to take you guys along for the journey. I hope you'll stay tuned for our next video. And as always,